Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I figured today we would continue on with my 45 Colt experimentations and shoot some little hotter than normal unique loads that I loaded up in my Ruger Black Hawk and my Marlin 1894. Go ahead and give you fair warning, these loads are hotter than what's in the book for single action army and single action army clones, so don't shoot these in anything like that. Make sure you're shooting them in a Ruger large frame Black Hawk, oval Quero, something like that, or a rifle such as my Marlin 1894. So what I've got two different types of cast bullets. I've got standard Federal 150 primers up under them, and I put about 10 grains of unique under each. So we'll shoot that through the chronograph, see how accurate they are at 25 yards, and look at those numbers. So here's what I have loaded up. These are the ones I'm going to shoot in my Marlin 1894. This is the old 454 190 style cast bullet. This comes from Montana Bullet Works, and they have a gas check. I got them loaded in some Winchester brass. These are some of my 260-ish grain semi-wad cutters. The Lee mold advertises these as a 252, but after I got them cast, they come out between 258 and 260, so I just go with 260. Also 10 grains of unique and a Winchester case. So I'll get these loaded up. I'm gonna shoot the rifle first, and then I'll shoot the Ruger second, and we'll see how they group and what kind of numbers we'll get through the chronograph. All right, I have my Marlin 1894 CB loaded up with those 250 grain lead flat nose. Got my target set up at 25 yards. So let's see what kind of numbers we get out of this. I'll have my bag over a little bit because of my chronograph. All right, let me get set up for the Black Hawk. We'll shoot it, and then we'll look at the numbers and the target. All right, let's see how it does out Black Hawk. All right, go get the targets, look at the numbers. So I believe I have found my pet loads for the Black Hawk in 1894. Montana Bullet Works, 250 grain lead flat nose with a gas check. I believe it's a 454 190. That's 6 shots. The numbers: average 1,221 feet per second, stream spread of 72, standard deviation of 25. Numbers are not terrible. The accuracy is fantastic. I mean, that's 6 shots in a ragged hole. Can't do much better than that. All right, the Ruger did about as good. Had a couple up here flew off, but man, I got them all right there together. I believe these are 1-inch squares. Somebody in another video asked me the other day, I thought they were 1/2 inch. They are indeed 1 inch. So looking at roughly 1.5 inch group. Turns out it was 1.5 inch like I was guessing when I filmed this. They ended up being about 1.75 inch groupings. So I wanted to include these still photos to clarify that. From there to here, I can live with that. I mean, that is the best I've got out of this handgun so far, I believe. Numbers on it, 1,028 feet per second. String spread of 61, standard deviation of 20. I can live with that. I believe 10 grains of unique is going to be the load that I shoot a good bit of when I can find unique. These bullets here are my cast roughly 260 grain semi-wad cutters, so that's pretty good. I'm very pleased with that. Those lead flat nose did so good in my Marlin 1894. I went back and loaded up 6 of them at 10 grains of unique. We're going to see how it does in the Black Hawk. Get my block adjusted here. All right, let me go get my target and we'll take a look at this. Yeah, I believe I found my pet load. That's pretty good. 25 yards. Like I said, these are 1 inch squares. You got one there. If you take an average on it, it's about 1.25 inches. I had one hit down here sort of that way and one this way. Again, the 1.25 inch guesstimate here wasn't exactly correct. You can see in these still photos, these groupings, if you take that one flyer out that's in the bullseye, is roughly 1.75 inches again. So roughly the same results. There was somebody commented the other day in one of my videos that a lot of the gun riders, John Taffin and I forget some of the others, they take an average out of the best 3 out of 5. I haven't got into that yet, but if you go with the best 3 out of 6 right in here, I mean that's within 1 inch, so I can live with that. And the numbers average right at 1,000 feet per second, 994, an extreme spread of 18, and a standard deviation of 7. Again, that was with the 454 190 lead flat nose with a gas check. So may have to check into getting some more of those. Those bullets are finding me a mold and casting my own. So there you have it. Everybody talks about finding their pet load, and I feel like I found mine. 10 grains of unique behind either my cast or those store-bought casts produce good numbers and great accuracy. So for as of now, I'm gonna say that 10 grains of unique is my preferred load. It's gonna be my pet load for Rugers and rifles. Again, I can't stress enough, don't shoot any of this stuff that's recommended today that I've loaded and shot in anything but a Ruger or a rifle, because I don't want you to tear up or blow up your Colt single action armies, your birdies, and such clones. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure to check me out on Instagram under the same handle. I'm all the time doing the same stuff over there, sort of doing behind the scenes stuff, you know, showing some of the stuff that goes along with filming and what I do outside of filming. So make sure to check me out over there. If you're over at Brownells, I like to save y'all some money. Use code BOP10 on orders over $150 on most stuff. Now that'll save you 10%. So I try to spread that along, save y'all a little money too. As always, I appreciate y'all, and I look forward to next time. Thank you.